everyone, it's Rachel here from Rachel and Bella Crafts. I hope you're all well. Today's video is going to be a follow-on for the giveaway journal. We are looking at making a botanical journal, and I'm going to make some master boards today for us to then use for our pockets and text spots and belly bands. So hopefully you want to hang around and craft along with me, and we'll get started. So if you remember, we're using the kits from Line Dot Arrow, the Natural Findings kit. So I've sectioned them up here. I've tried to get a bit organised on the desk here with the backgrounds. I've then got the some of the floral pages here, and she also did the brilliant collage page, so I've printed 2 of those off just so that we've got a couple of choices there. And I've also got some from the other kit that we're using as well, which is also one of Line Dot Arrows. I'll put the links in the description box so that you can go and check those kits out afterwards. I made a start getting some boards ready to collage on. So I had some of this brown card that I'd accidentally printed a postage label on. Obviously I couldn't put that on the envelope, so I've just stuck some book pages on those already, and then I've got some coffee dyed paper here ready to put on the back afterwards, and then I've got some smaller ones ready as well. Don't look too closely at the pictures because it's come out of an animal biology book. I don't know what it is on there, but some of it doesn't look particularly appetizing, so we won't look too closely at that. But there's nothing naughty and there's no swear words in this, so we should be okay. Right, okay, let's get started then. So I'm gonna have a quick look through these at some backgrounds. The one thing I do want to make sure of is that I'm going to be using them for, as I said, pockets and text spots. So the shapes that I'm going to be averaging the size of is about that area there. So I just want to make sure I don't want to use the pieces in too large a section, otherwise the pocket is just going to look like I've just torn it off the actual page, isn't it? So I just want to try and bear that in mind while I'm working on this morning. Okay, so I hope you're all well. I hope you're all keeping busy and keeping healthy. It's been a bit of a change this week here for us now, because we've come out of well, not come out of lockdown, but things have started to ease a bit more here now in Wales. I know there's a few differences between our restrictions and those in England, but I'm not entirely sure what the differences are, but yeah, so things have started to move a bit now, which is good, and is starting to make everybody feel a bit more positive. So yesterday the non-essential shops reopened here. Yay! It was a very happy day. So we were able to I went and took Mum to she had to get some bits and pieces, and I dropped her into town, and we went and had a quick look in some of the charity shops. It was a little unnerving at first, I gotta be honest, because both she and I have been in the house consistently, in our houses consistently, for pretty much the whole time, and going out then to shops again was quite unusual, because everything is just so different now, you know. Some of the shops, for example, were only allowing 2 people in at a time, so you had to wait outside until the other people had come out, and I mean, as it was after the last lockdown, you know, it was everywhere you go there's hand sanitizers and everybody got their masks on, but yeah, quite disorientating really. And Mum and I both wear glasses. As you know, Mum's waiting for a cataract operation, so her eyes, bless her, are not the best at the minute, and I can't wear my glasses with a mask. I have tried, but I just can't do it. I just steam up straight away. I obviously breathe quite heavily or hot, but they just steam up. So it's either mask or glasses. So when I'm out and about, the glasses have to come off. So if I were to see anyone who knew me, I wouldn't know who it was because I can't see their face. So then we did go into a couple of the charity shops just to have a quick look, because Mum was looking for some bits and pieces, and I wanted to get some bits for my next vintage sale. Sorry about that, delivery. Difficult to wait all morning for a bit of quiet to do a video, and then somebody knocks the door. What was I saying? Charity. Oh, glasses. Yes, my gosh. So there we were in the charity shop looking at the books, and I couldn't see the titles. Mum couldn't see the price. It was quite funny. So it was surprising when we got back to see what we had actually picked up, because I couldn't see anything. All I could see and feel was, does it feel old? Yeah, that'll do. We'll take that then. Is there a price? Yeah, somewhere. But no, it was quite funny. But yeah, really strange being out, but nice, really nice just to get out the house. You know, it's been it's been hard this last lockdown. I think the first one. Oh, it wasn't so bad. It was scary because we didn't really know what was going on. But I think the fact that we didn't really know what was going on, you know, you kind of we were all just sitting there waiting for the news every day, and we had that gorgeous weather last Easter when we went into that first lockdown. So, you know, it wasn't really a trial then, was it? Being stuck home, and you had the garden, the children out playing in the garden, and you know, you didn't really feel like you were missing much. But I think this time, with it being so long, because I think it was longer this time, and winter as well, and I think everybody's still struggling if they hadn't managed to get out and see family from the last one. I think that made things quite hard as well. So yeah, on a positive note, hopefully now we're on our way out and things will start to improve, and hopefully for everybody, because I know different places around the world, they're just going back into lockdown. So I'm very grateful that we're where we're at here, and the vaccine thing is rolling out well. So I think they're on to people in their mid-30s now, which is just brilliant. Fair play. Well, it's been tremendous. I never thought they'd get through what they have so quickly. So that's been a real bonus there, I think. So we'll just have to see what the summer brings, won't we? Keep being careful and do as we're told. Using our common sense, as they say. But yeah, so that was yesterday. Let me just think now. Music paper, that's what I want to do after this. And of course the children have gone back to school. So my youngest, he's back in primary now. He's in his last year. So really good to see him go back in, because he's missed so much now of what would have been, you know, last year in primary, exciting year, school trips away and all that thing. But you know, he's missed out on a lot of that now. But there we are, can't be helped. It's just the way things are, isn't it? Main thing now is that they just catch up a bit on where they're at for their schoolwork, because obviously going to secondary now, next year, we don't want him to be behind. Well, what is behind? That's what I keep saying. My goodness, we keep saying that the children are going to catch up on their schoolwork, but the way I see it, they're all in the same boat. Nobody's had an advantage on anyone else, you know. They're all going to need to do some recapping, and because I know they were talking about doing it through the summer holidays, but I don't think many parents are fussed on that idea, because they think that the children need, and I've got to be honest, I'm trying to agree, I think the children need a bit of a break. It's been hard for us, but I think it's been even harder for them, because I don't really know how much they understand, do you? There we are. I'd like to see my son out and playing on his bike this summer, not having to go in and catch up on maths. Crikey, who wants to do extra maths in the summer holidays? God, I know I wouldn't want to. Definitely not. Definitely not. there we are. So I've been catching up on my YouTube this week. It's something I don't always have time to do, but yes, been some really good stuff on there. Let me have a look now. Who have I been watching this week? Oh, Dee Fargo. She's gosh, she's done a fantastic series. If you get a chance, check it out. She's doing a mass production series, and she's I think if I got this right, because I was ironing whilst listening to the other day, but I think she said she's done 10 journals, and I think it started with her doing mass covers, and then obviously she's done mass signatures, and in each video then it goes on to a different element, obviously, of the journal. But she's done some brilliant ephemera ideas for mass making. So like I say, if you get the opportunity, go over and check out her channel, because yeah, she got some really good stuff on there, and she's working with some lovely papers. I'm fairly confident I'm right in saying she's on the design team for Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she's got some lovely digital designs out. So yeah, go and have a little look at that if you can, and see what she's been doing. Who else have I been watching? Oh, Nelda and Nelda's Crafts. Please pop over and check out Nelda's channel if you get a chance. She does some fab, really quick, you know, 10-15 minute craft with me's, and her recent ones have been to music. So it's lovely because you can just put it on your iPad, and you haven't got to think, you haven't got to listen to somebody like me droning on. But and it's, you know, really uplifting, positive music as well. So it's been really nice listening to that. And she's done, let me think what she's done. A recent one was the faux stamp. So she does a quick demonstration on how to make faux stamps. And last week she did a couple of different embellishment ones. So, you know, extra bits to go in your journals. But yeah, they're fab. And like I say, they're not overly long. So if you've only got 10 minutes and you just want to have a quick tutorial on how to do something, they're perfect for that. I know she's got some longer ones on there as well, but yeah, go over and check out. So that's Nelda's Crafts. I'll put the link in my description box, because I was chatting with her last night, and she's been on YouTube for quite some time, a few years. And when she was first on here, she was saying, you know, she had quite a lot of people that were supporting and watching, and she had to take a bit of a break then. And she said coming back to it now, it's been quite hard to get people to, you know, engage and, you know, to find her as well. So I know she'd really appreciate your support. It'd be great if you could just go and take a look. What else have I been watching? Oh, and I was watching Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah. She did a brilliant one on, she did a brilliant masterboard the other day. Darn. Now I meant to check, because I was going to see, I know she said in her video that somebody else had done the masterboard, and it was a different way of doing it. I want to say it was Rachel from Roxy Creations, but I might be wrong. But anyway, she did this masterboard, and basically using book pages as part of the masterboard, but without starting like I have here with a base, without having to do that. And that was really good. So if you can have a look at that, go and check that out as well. Also for collaging, I've watched quite a few collaging ones this week, mainly because I think if you are busy yourself crafting and not necessarily looking for a tutorial, it's great to just put a collaging one on, and either if you want to listen to them chat, or if they've got music on there, equally as nice. But you haven't got to concentrate too hard then, and it's a bit of company, isn't it? That's why I've been putting it on, because since the kids have gone back to school, the house is so quiet. I think it's the first time there's been nobody home since, gosh, I want to say October. We're in April, that's like 6 months. But it's nice, but yeah, it's just quiet. So we had YouTube on, and Natalie at Line.Arrow, she's done a couple of different collage spreads and page layouts. They have been really good, and I know we all have our different style and different way of doing things, but I just love watching other people's well, their style and the way that they put things together, because you think, oh, I wouldn't have thought of doing that, or I wouldn't have thought of using that like that. And yeah, so I do apologise, I hope you can't hear that, that's my tummy rumbling. It's almost dinner time. It's just reminding me. But yeah, so go and check out Natalie at Line.Arrow. Obviously, this is her kit I'm working with here, but she does have her channel as well on YouTube. So if you could go over and support her as well, that would be awesome. We've had such a great response to our giveaway. Really great. And as I was saying in my video the other day, you know, so many lovely comments from people as well. So thank you for all your support with that. I'm gonna have to cover this bug up, he's disturbing me. If you haven't yet checked it out, go and check it out. If you haven't seen the video yet, we've got a video. Go in and look at my history on there. You'll see there's a video on there. We are doing a giveaway. We are giving away 4 prizes. It's been updated now since the video went live. You can win either a mixed media mini journal. You could win a slow stitch fabric book that Bella's made. She's made both of those. You could win this botanical journal that I'm making with you in this series here. Or you could win 2 of Natalie's kits from Line.Arrow of your choice. So yeah, you've got some great prizes. So if you can, and you haven't already, do go and check out the video. There's a giveaway video on, as I said, in our video list, history playlist thing down below. And also, if you go in, watch the video, it'll tell you what you've got to do. And then the link is in the description box. Click on the link and it will take you into like a competition website. As I explained in my giveaway video, you know, it's perfectly safe. There shouldn't be anything in there for you to click on that will cause your computer or your phone any harm. It's a legitimate competition site, and they're just an adjudicator, and it just saves me then having to, you know, count up all the entries and everything. So there's quite a lot involved to it. You can just do the thing that I ask you to do in the video. You could just do that and just answer that question, or you can click on the other button below, and then that unlocks more ways then that you can have entries. So you can have additional entries put in there, and I think there's all sorts of things on there, from like you know, if you like our Facebook page, or if you like our Instagram page, or follow the Instagram page, and all the links are on the button. So if you follow all those links, obviously don't just go off and do it by yourself, because the computer software won't pick it up otherwise. But if you do each step, it like unlocks further steps, and then there's like, they're worth different values for entries. So I think the one, if you say, I think the Instagram one, if you sign up to our Instagram page, I think it gives you like 4 extra entries into the giveaway. So when they do the draw, you know, your name will be in there 4 extra times. So that's definitely worth doing if you've got 10 minutes. Check that out if you haven't done it already. So I know we have had, like I say, quite a few entries, but I think there are still more of you watching than there are of you that have entered, so I wouldn't want you to miss out, because I'm really, really grateful for you guys being here and supporting us, and it's just great to be able to give something back. Yeah, so I think we've had quite a lot more subscribers as well since we've started the giveaway. So thank you to you if you are new. Thanks for coming over and subscribing to our channel. A couple of people that I know, a couple of people I've spoken to were a little bit confused because they thought they'd subscribed previously and then found out that they hadn't, but couldn't understand why. And I think I was talking to someone the other day who's also on YouTube, and they were saying that obviously we share links on Facebook and share our videos on Facebook, so that obviously you guys know that they're up, and if you haven't yet seen them, you can click on that then and come over. But when you do click on the link from the Facebook page, it doesn't take you into YouTube. It takes you to, you know, whatever your Explorer is. So like if you're doing it on your phone, it usually opens up in Safari, or crikey, what's the new one called? Edge, is it? Or Chrome, you know, whatever your internet surfer is. And if you do that, then you're not actually logged in to YouTube. So when you're then watching the YouTubers' videos, it's not actually logging the data for them, because obviously it's really complicated, YouTube. I don't know if I mean, I know a lot of you probably understand how it works. I don't know if you all do, but it runs on things called algorithms. Now, I'd have to get my son to explain the ins and outs of algorithms, but basically they're just patterns that are set within the software. So the better that we perform as a channel, the more likely they are then to share our page in searches and what have you. So in order, obviously, for us to get new subscribers, we have to keep YouTube happy. And if they think that our content is being liked by people, they'll bump us further up the list, and new people then get to see our channel. So when obviously you're watching your favourite YouTubers and they're saying, you know, if you wouldn't mind subscribing and clicking the like button, the thumbs up, and leave a comment, that's because all those little elements help us out. And it's got nothing to do with, you know, getting money in it for it or anything like that, because a lot of us are not monetized. It's just literally so that people can get to see our videos, because every time you interact with us, gosh, it makes it sound really 21st century, doesn't it? But if you press a button, basically, if you leave a comment or leave a like and subscribe, they think then, that YouTuber there must be doing a good job, we'll share them with a few more people. And it's as simple as that, really. That's just how it works. So, and it's actually very much the same with Instagram. So, you know, when you're trawling through your Instagram and all the pictures are coming up, I tend to just sit very often of an evening, and I'll just spend 20 minutes just literally like, because it just helps them out. It makes them appear better with algorithms. So, very, very complicated. It's been a huge eye-opener to me this last 12 months, learning all about the tech and how it all works, because this is a whole new world to me. I thought I was quite IT literate until I joined Instagram, and that just blew my mind, because that was just so different to Facebook and what else do we, and Pinterest. That's another one. I haven't yet mastered Pinterest. I can't quite work out how that gets shared about or anything like that. So if anybody's got any tips for me on how to use Pinterest, please drop me a message or leave a comment below, because I would love some advice on how to use Pinterest successfully. Because I know when I put stuff on my Etsy shop, it says share to Pinterest or share to your Facebook or whatever, and I think, okay, great, but is there any benefit to me sharing it to Pinterest? How's anybody seeing it? So I don't, and I think I noticed the other day on there you actually can have followers on that as well, which I didn't realise. So I definitely need to spend a little bit of time doing a bit of research on that as well, I think, and educating myself, because we're never too old to learn, are we? But yeah. And I know a lot of ladies I talk to via our perhaps our Facebook group or what have you, and they'll say, oh, you know, I don't use Instagram or I don't use Pinterest, and that's fine. That's why we try to we try to get to you guys from all of the aspects of social media, so we're meeting everyone's needs then, because it is time consuming. Social media is really time consuming. You trying to get, you know, especially if, you know, you're posting and you need to get it on all of them, and you need to share stuff, and yeah, and I lose a whole day on a weekend sometimes with it. So okay, I need something there really obscurely shaped to finish this one off. What else have we got here? Let's have a quick look. Ooh, now that's nice. Different colour, isn't it? What if I put that in there? Maybe that bit there. Okay, let's have a little look. It's funny, now Tina says that she overthinks sometimes, Shabby Dabby Judah, sorry I say that like I know her personally, that she overthinks collaging sometimes, but I don't think it's that she overthinks it. I think it's that it's not always as easy as you think it is, especially if you start with a funny shape and then you end up then off-piste, should we say, and see, or do something like that, and you cut something a bit short. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry too much if there's a few, that's why I do it on a book page, because if there is a few words comes through underneath, it really doesn't matter then. It's just typing, isn't it? So I really want to do one on a music sheet one day, but my music sheets are so precious. I don't want to waste an entire sheet and then collage over the top. Oh, I'm so mean. I'm such a hoarder. We've done a couple of swaps in well, quite a few of the Facebook groups have been busy with swaps, haven't they, lately? I think that now that the post is starting to behave better again, and you know, people just want that little bit of interaction, don't they? And I think we're all tired of, we've exhausted online shopping. That was last year's, and I think everybody just wants something a little bit different. So there's been lots and lots of swaps going on. I can't remember which way that was now, that way I think. And oh my goodness, I've had some beautiful things sent to me, and lots of things for like embellishment stuff, and like things that you use, I suppose, for junk journaling, but I don't tend to have a great stock of those items. Like the tea bag material. What else did I have from that lady today? Oh, you know, some old ledger pages. They're great. Oh, and serviettes. Oh my goodness, the serviettes. In fact, I'm going to show you my serviettes. Where are they? Bear with me a second. Oh my goodness, if you could see my table, it's horrific. But it's an organised mess. If I put it all away, I'll never find any. Look at some of these serviettes I've been sent. Serviettes, napkins, well, I'm not quite sure what everybody calls them. Serviettes we call them here. But I'm going to use some of these in this botanical journal, because I think the colours, they're just fantastic. That's a lovely one there. Look at these. I don't seem to see them like this over here. Maybe I'm just not looking properly, I don't know. But in the UK, I'm fairly certain. I've had these from two different ladies. One was from Amber. She's one of our admin ladies. She sent me a huge parcel of stuff the other week. And the other one was in the swap from Marcella. And we just don't seem to see stuff like this. So if you are in the UK and you are watching, and you know where we can get beautiful serviettes like this in the UK, please let me know. Because I just have not come across anything like this before. It's one of the natural history. Oh, look at this one. Sweet peas. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that one there. Little birds. And then our daffodils. I mean, really, we should be... Oh, narcissus, okay. I was going to say, really, we should be selling these in Wales. That's our national flower. But yeah, so that's my serviettes that I had. So they are lovely. Be getting busy with those shortly. I might try and do a video on what I do with them. Okay, so that's that masterboard finished there now. So what I will do with that now is wait for it to dry and cut out the shapes, and then in the next video then I will we'll start to embellish them then, and I'll show you then how I'm going to turn them into pockets and how I make tags with them. I will do a few more, so I've got plenty there to play with. But for today, I think that's it. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Thank you again for subscribing and following and coming back. If you haven't yet subscribed, be awesome if you could subscribe. And if you click the little bell, you'll get a notification then when I put the next video on. So just so that you're not missing anything in the series, and don't miss out when the giveaway draw is done. If you haven't checked out the giveaway, go and have a look at that video below and check that out. Make sure you follow the link and send your entry in for that as well. Okay, have a great day everyone. Take care now. Bye.